Hi, my name's Diane Beinschroth, and I'm a senior facilitator with Clemmer & Associates. I want to talk to you today a little bit about this thing called change. You know, in our seminars, a lot of people come because they want change in their lives. They want more money, or they want more peace, or they want more harmony, they want better health. But when we talk to them about change, it's kind of scary. People really are afraid of change. They're afraid of embracing something new. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. There once was a Greek philosopher, his name was Socrates. And Socrates had thought a lot about change, and he said that everything goes through three major stages of change. He says things start at a point of origin, and then they start to grow. So we're going to call this growth. And then it gets to a place where it stops growing, so we're going to call this stability. Everything stays the same, nothing changes. Then it gets to another place where it starts to die, and we call this decay, till it comes back to the original point of origin. Now, what if that was true? What if there were three major stages of change: growth, stability, and decay? If that was true, ask yourself this question: what have I been choosing lately in my life? Growth, stability, or decay? What have I been choosing lately in my relationship, my significant relationship? Growth, stability, or decay? What have I been choosing in my career? Growth, stability, decay. What have I been choosing with my health? Growth, stability, decay. Or my spiritual walk? Growth, stability, decay. You can really address this in every area of your life. Odds are you're choosing growth in some arenas, decay somewhere else, stability somewhere else. Is that fair? Yeah. So, now Socrates had a friend named Plato. And Plato had also thought about change. And he kind of looked at this chart and goes, well, this is a nice chart, but I would make a slight modification. I agree with Socrates that everything starts at a point of origin and starts to grow. But he said, I disagree with Socrates because the stability thing, I'm not too sure about. I think everything starts to grow, but I think it goes right into this thing called decay. And Plato said this thing everyone wants to call stability, he doesn't even think that exists. Well, what if that was true? What if there wasn't any stability in life? What if the only thing you could count on was growth or decay? Which would you choose now? Well, inevitably in our seminars, people will say, oh, we choose growth. And that might be true. But are you choosing growth because you want to grow? Or are you just trying to avoid decay? See, people can choose it for a lot of different reasons. So, here's what I found. People do a lot of things in their life they say they don't want to do, and they do them anyway. And the things they do want to do, their hopes and dreams, they don't take action on those things. But if you could discover what it was that was holding you back, or what it was that would move you forward, wouldn't you want to change those things? And here's what I've also discovered. Change is going to happen in my life. I don't know about you, but I know in my life, change is going to happen. And it's going to happen one of two ways. Either some unknown entity, some situation, some circumstance outside of me is going to create the change for me in my life without my say-so, or I can create the change I want around me. Which would you prefer? I don't know if stability is a reality. I just know my life's not stable. I know that my relationships change moment by moment. I know that my career changes moment by moment. I know that the weather changes, my health changes, and I think that's always going to change. And I think if it's going to change, it's going to feel a certain way. It's going to feel different. So feeling different isn't bad, it's just different. If you want something more in your life, if you're okay with succeeding more than you currently are, as good as your life is, and if you want more abundance in your life, embrace this thing called change. Take some risks. You'll be glad you did.